you join me in the Isle of Forteventura. Look at this. Look at this. 23 degrees. I mean, it's beautiful. Now, why am I here? Well, one, made a decision. One, made a decision. Two, here to decompress potentially the last few years of my life. And three, hopefully to find the space to make another decision. And also trying this. So this is a test run. Look at this. It's beautiful. Now, previously, this week, so what I've done, I've got 2 weeks on the Isle of Forteventura. We're at Quinmatas Blancas Hotel and Costa Calma, which is sort of village or town, sort of on the southeast side of the island. Now, what I'm trying to do is to get a bit of mental headroom, space, sunshine, recuperate, calm the nervous system, read some books, but also make a big decision. Apply for a working holiday visa in Australia. And it's like, am I just going over what I wanted, what could have done 2 years ago, but life has moved on since then? Or I've had this idea about live social shopping somewhere close to home with a very famous shop. Now, it sort of lines, but I don't know if it's going to actually be a thing or not, or am I just making fantasy or whatever, or am I just prolonging the inevitable that I want to go away and decompress? Like, what do I want? That's basically what I've been trying to get to. Now, to be able to do that, you need to be able to have the space psychologically to be able to figure out what it is you want. And I'm just brainstorming here. It's very similar to music. Music, if you have a lot of notes all clustered together, right? An example I'm going to use is the Copeland piece that I've conducted previously. It has chords 1, chords 4 and 5, right? So any musicians out there, you've got A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A again, all in chords 1, 4 and 5. And coincidentally, I didn't realise this until I actually did the piece, was that it's all the notes of the major scale, right? And I would call disharmony. It's dis-ease. If it's all crunchy together, it's a big discord if you play that all together at once. But if you spread that out over 3 octaves, I'm not saying it's a discord, but it becomes a lot softer. It becomes a lot more open. Now, in the Copeland piece, if you listen to it at the beginning of it, it uses these notes and sort of introduces them one by one. Now, why am I talking about Copeland here, right? If you spread out stuff, if you take a little bit of space, okay, or create space, the good that you desire, it ties in exactly the same as what Bob Proctor would be talking about. Create space for the good that you desire. Same in any other piece of music that has a big range of stuff. I'll give you an example. Start of Beethoven 9 or start of Mahler 1. There's 8 or 7 octaves of one note. Note A. Now, why am I saying that? Well, because of that, it creates this expanse, the low A right at the bottom of the double basses, all the way up to the top A of the violins. Now, why am I saying that? Because the same concept is used to create space at the beginning of Star Trek theme, Next Generation. It's exactly the same note, it's just up a semitone, it's the B flat instead. And it's to create this psychological illusion of, or creation of, space. So that's what I've done, literally speaking, created space. And it's the space to create a decision. Now, I could have picked anywhere, let's be honest. I was looking at Rome, not decent weather at the moment. Could have picked Malaga, same. I've literally picked here for one thing. Now, logically, it doesn't really make any sense. However, us humans don't deal with logic. We deal with emotions, we deal with feelings. That is completely illogical. In the exact same way that how does the same note played at different points of a piano or a couple of different instruments create the illusion of space? We construct it in our minds. We construct the narrative that is in ourselves. What is the story of your life? That's what I'm trying to get to here. Is your story of your life being contracted? Being stuck in the same place, unsure to get out? Well, my advice would be to create some space if you can. Even if temporary space, you'll get a lot of clarity that will come from it. I am the happiest and the healthiest that I've been potentially in years. And it's something completely illogical. I've taken 1 or 2 weeks out of actually doing work, payment for what I actually need to. But this space, mentally, it's given me ideas. It's given me the opportunity planting seeds and to be able to create whatever it is that is going to be next in my life. On the face of it, somebody would go, oh, no, money. Life's not all about money. Life's not all about security. At some point in your life, you need to take a jump. You need to take a leap of faith. My question to you is, how are you going to create the space for you to be able to find whatever it is you're wanting to dream in? Could be a holiday, could be a weekend, could be an Airbnb with pals. It literally could be an afternoon coffee in a new town. The point is action. You need to do something. It's all fine and well thinking about something. That just creates a lag, a lot of traffic mentally, if you don't do anything with it. The point is results. The point is thinking into results. The point is not just vaguely, oh, I'll do something then. Because all we have is now. And well, now, for me, is a beautiful day. Some fitness there. Got some sunshine. Got some turquoise sea. And weirdly, it's brought me some exciting plans. Before I go, I'm going to show you this little thing here. It's a statue of Neptune. Neptune, the god of the sea.
Daddy, I'm ready.
Two?
Oh, please.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Doing a photo for somebody. Look at this. Neptuno, god of the sea. Phenomenal, is it? Let's see if this works. It's phenomenal. Right, how do you finish this? Fantastic. We're going to leave it there. Thank you very much. We'll see you now.